this morning we have a nice friendly face. Our friend Charles Gardner from Synergy Strength Systems is back in studio with some helpful workout advice. But before we do any of that, first of all, how have you been? Because we heard that you got published recently. How is that?
That was fine. Thanks to you guys having me on. Got in contact with some people from AP, and they sent me a nice little email and wanted to get some information from me, so we sat down and did that. I also sent you some information from another company, but I've been working with them for quite some time. EliteFTS.com. I have lots of archived articles and stuff like that, but one of the things that we're going to be discussing was from an archived article that I did with them years ago. So if people want to go there, I'm sure you'll have that information. You'll put that up, and they can go and look me up and read more about what I do and how I help people.
I just love to see how your journey has grown. He is not new to the game, y'all. He is true to the game, and just seeing how you are thriving and growing so much. I mean, today we're talking a little bit about the anatomical differences between, men and women when it comes to hip structure. They work out differently, but why is it important to be aware of when working out?
Okay, well, when you're dealing with females in particular, you all have something called the Q angle, okay? So if I were to just use my hands this way to demonstrate the hip width, okay, women have wider hips, men have narrower hips.
There you go.
Okay, so that's a center of gravity situation there. One of the exercises that I like to use to prevent knee injuries and hamstring injuries, especially when I'm dealing with my female athletes or just regular training clients, if they have issues, is something called a Cossack squat. I believe we have a video of that you're probably going to show the people. That's really great for training the groin area and protecting that. You've seen it with Caitlin Clark. She's had a groin injury recently, and I was looking at that, and everybody's like, well, how come she hasn't come back? I'm like, they may not be doing Cossack squats for her. It's great for any type of athlete, hockey, baseball, football, because those all involve lateral cutting movements. Even on the ice, they still have to move laterally. So it's a great way to prevent tearing of the groin. Another one that I like to use for my female athletes is the glute ham raise. I wasn't able to find a video for that, but that's okay. That's great for hamstring development as well, prevents tears. It also helps with speed, jumping ability, stabilization of the knee. Glute raises, people are very familiar with those. Those are really big. Everybody wants to have, nice backside.
There you go, there you go.
But they also serve as a preventative and athletic I guess, proponent or to improve those things.
I mean, you talked about everything from the hamstring to the groin. I mean, are those some of the most common types of injuries that you're seeing in some of those female athletes? Or if not, what are they?
Yes, because once again, in jumping and landing, a lot of times you'll get something called, the knees will just knock together, okay? I don't know, you may have experienced it when you were playing sports, something like that. So if those groin muscles are not strong, the inner and outer muscles on the hip are not strong, you get that collapsing. So over time, wear and tear, that ACL has a tendency to go bang.
And we know once that ACL gets bad, that is a very long recovery.
So you're looking at 8, 10, 12 weeks, and the propensity to have it pop again goes up. Anytime you get injured, bang, it goes up.
Oh my gosh, we definitely want to prevent that. But now, shifting gears a little bit, you also have some tips for when it comes to body dysmorphia. We know that can be a huge proponent today with social media, looking at influencer and things like that. So talk to us more about that.
Well, one of the things I try and tell people who may be getting into fitness is don't compare yourself to the next person. Use them as a means by which to inspire you.
There you go.
Okay? When you get into the game of comparison, it'll steal all your joy, it'll steal all your drive, because you're like, I don't measure up. So one of the things that I try and tell parents and kids that I've worked with is use for inspiration the people that you see online, but don't try and be them, because you're not them. You may not have been training as long as they have. So enjoy the journey. Remember that fitness is a journey.
Yes.
It's a journey. It's not a spot that you get and just stop.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
So by doing that, you bring down that drive to always be perfect.
And that you relieve that pressure too.
And that pressure comes off,
yes.
and you can just kind of enjoy it, because there will be detours, there will be things that come up that you have to tend to, and you can, by doing that, you'll just your results will be better.
Yes, and they'll be
more
natural,
consistent.
yes.
Right.
And just to piggyback even off what you said, not only can people have body dysmorphia from comparing themselves to other people, but it's also something when you compare yourself to how you used to look, right? How you might have looked in college or how you might have looked in high school. And it's like, you can use yourself as inspiration, but don't try to compare, because we are always going through different journeys and chapters in life.
Because if you have something that happens, like you're in a car wreck or something like that, I'll give you an example. I had a client who, he's long since doing his own thing, but he's had some issues where he actually lost his legs. And we were talking recently about all of that.
Yeah.
And, you know, he was like, man, sometimes I feel down. I was like, no, man, there was nothing you could do about that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? So I tried to encourage him to just keep going and not get lost in what he once was.
Yes, and focus on what you can be.
Can still
there you go.
do.
Very important.
And that's what I was trying to encourage people, even if they're an older person. Hey, look, you may not be 25, but what are you doing now?
Yeah.
You know, don't get lost in that, because you'll fall off.
There you go.
You know,
yes.
just keep trying to progress as much as you can.
Yeah.
And be okay with that aging process into it.
Absolutely.
You know, I was 25 once, I'm 45 now.
Ooh.
I don't train like I
you used to.
I don't do it.
Yeah, sometimes you can't just get up and go like you used to.
I have to be smart.
Yeah.
Because I've racked up injuries and stuff like that. So I know, don't compare myself to what I once was.
Yes.
I'll fall off.
Yes, and of course, no matter what your body goals are, because everybody's might be different, whether they're traditional or even unconventional, you know, what are just really quick about 2 tips that you would give people to just go ahead and get started, or what advice do you have for them to reach their goals?
Well, if you're just getting started, try and find somebody to help you. You can contact me.
There we go.
I'll be willing to sit down and talk to you and help you examine what your goals are, where you're trying to go, and see if those goals are feasible. That's the other thing, make feasible goals.
There you go.
So instead of saying something like, I want to drop 100 pounds in a year, okay, you may need some other things for that.
Yeah.
Maybe say, I'm going to drop 20 pounds in 6 months.
There you go. Yeah.
That way,
something that's obtainable. You can measure it. That's what they always say. You want to have a goal that is measurable, obtainable, and realistic. You know, and then that is going to help you inch towards those long-term goals.
Right.
Such great gems.
Being consistent over time makes all the difference.
It sure can. Thank you so much, Charles. Always a pleasure having you on Day Today. Of course, you all can get more of these great tips on our As Seen on Day Today page.